I'm Joe Stazak for Heavy.com with an Eagles Chiefs pregame pulse preview. I don't always take Rob Gronkowski's opinions too seriously, but this time I think he's on to something. On Up and Adams this week, Gronk said the Eagles showed the league how to crack the Kansas City code. Hit him in the mouth and they fold. And he's right. When things go bad for KC lately, they start pointing fingers instead of pulling together and pulling their thumbs. That was on display in week one in Brazil. After 208 days to prepare, Andy Reid's team kind of dipped their toes in the water against the Chargers and lost. No urgency, no speed, no explosiveness. It's only week two, but almost a must win for this Chiefs team. It's only 11% of teams that start 0-2 make the playoffs. Kansas City's already down a couple of key defenders and two top wide receivers for today's game. Meanwhile, the Birds are a point and a half favorite on the road and winners of 17 of their last 18. And their stars, A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith, have feasted on the Chiefs in the last two Super Bowls, 57 and 59. Add Jalen Hurts to the mix, who always elevates his game when Mahomes is in the building. And Philly goes into Arrowhead with a lot of confidence. But Mahomes is extremely dangerous as an underdog, going 11 and 3 straight up when getting points. Okay, so I'm not one to say I told you so. Oh, wait. Yes, I am. The Packers may be a serious contender for the NFC crown, standing in the Eagles' way, possibly. Gee, where did we hear that before? As an Eagles fan, I want you to do one thing. Get over the Cowboys. Stop obsessing about Dallas. Stop popping the corks because they sent Micah Parsons away and you don't have to see him twice a year. Guess what? Yes, you do. They play the Packers coming up in a couple of weeks, and they'll probably have to get through them in the playoffs sometime in January. Cowboys aren't relevant anymore. They're not a threat. In fact, they haven't been relevant since the Spice Girls were, or before eBay was actually founded. Get over the Cowboys, Eagles fans. You sound ridiculous still worrying about them. Guess what? Your team is the new bully in town. Act like it. If you want today's prediction, go to heavy.com. And if you want all Eagles news before it actually happens, check out my new Substack called Winging It with Joe Stacak. All things birds every damn day. Appreciate you watching, folks, and I'll see you after the game. I'm Joe Stacak. Enjoy.